Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 25th installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of those What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person videos on TikTok. I've also got another issue that I would like to talk about before we get into the What I Eat videos. But first, I must apply comb to mustache. Before we get actually into the video, I would like to address something. Fat Sapphic Bro is currently brigading against me and encouraging all of their followers to go and report my videos, which is a violation of the terms of service. Let us take a look at a couple of the comments from Fat Sapphic Bro's page. We can see here the person whose name is I'm Gay says, "There were a lot, I reported a bunch. The cynical dude looks like a dehydrated Tom of Finland drawing." Fat Sapphic Bro, always taking the high roads, says, "Laugh emoji times 3. Yeah, he makes content about me constantly. Like, dude, get a life, lol. Thanks for helping out." And then Matt Naylor says, "I just went and reported a bunch of them on YouTube. I know it probably makes zero difference." And Fat Sapphic Bro says, "Thanks, friend. It helps to not be the only one reporting them," I'm guessing is what it says at the bottom. So the first person makes fun of my physical appearance, you laugh and say thanks. I've never made fun of your physical appearance. All I've ever done was disagreed with what you say. So you insult my physical appearance and try to attack my livelihood and encourage others to do the same. Hopefully somebody from YouTube is watching this video, so you know you're going to be receiving a bunch of fake reports. These people are brigading, as it's known, which is a violation of the terms of service. Here's another spicy one where Matt Naylor says, "What? I just want to punch them all in the face." Fat Sapphic Bro responds with, "Please do, lol." So you're encouraging your followers to commit acts of violence against me and other YouTube creators because I disagreed with the words that you said. Let's continue. "Please do, lol. If you search my username on YouTube, you'll see so many videos from asshats. And I'm not the only fat creator they all attack. I actually never called you any names, insulted your physical appearance, and I definitely didn't encourage others to commit acts of violence against you. Not only does that violate the terms of service, I'm pretty sure that violates some laws, buddy." Oh, now we get to see the rest of the first one that I showed, where it said, "I just went and reported a bunch of them on YouTube. I know it probably makes zero difference." Fat Sapphic Bro thanks them and says, "It helps to not be the only one reporting, heh." And then Matt Naylor says, "They just dehumanize anyone they can for their own clout. Angry face them all." Is that some other threat against me, bud? So if anyone from YouTube is watching this, expect a bunch of fake harassment claims against me from people who actually encourage violence from others. Let's carry on with What I Eat Wednesdays. What I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't care about weight loss. Okay, I don't know why you're showing us parts of your body to start this thing off, but okay. All right, some ribs. Yum. Part of a cookie, lol. How much of a cookie? What does part mean? Is that like a quarter, a half? Who eats part of a cookie? I can't even eat just one cookie, let alone a part of one. Chicken drumsticks. All right, that looks like it's breaded and fried. All right, you got some Greek yogurt, light and fit. They call it light and fit because it has low fat or no fat in it, but since it's vanilla flavored, you can rest assured there's plenty of sugar in there. There was this whole smear campaign that the food industry put out like years and years ago against fat, where they said that fat will make you fat and it's unhealthy and it's clogging your arteries. But then they went ahead and promoted sugar and said, sugar's fine though, which is exactly the opposite of reality. A banana? Hold on, let me fix this. You ever just want to keep going with banana? You're like banana, and just keep going N-A. I do. I feel like my fingers don't want to stop when I start typing that. Nutri-Grain bar. All right, a bunch of sugar and carbs. And that concludes our broadcast day. Let us take a look and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with some ribs. I got no beef or pork with that. There's nothing wrong with some good old fatty meat first thing in the morning or really anytime. I don't know why you would have just meat and not like some veg or fruit and a carb with that. I don't know. But then later on, your craving for carbs came and you satisfied it with a cookie. Just a part of a cookie though. I don't know what that means. That's a very non-descriptive word, isn't it? I had a part of a cookie. I ran over part of the guy's leg with my car. How much, man? Obviously, I highly disrecommend having a cookie first thing in the morning. I'm guessing it was early in the morning because it came after the rib breakfast. Then later on, for what I'm guessing was lunch, you had some fried chicken drumsticks. I would recommend some rotisserie chicken drumsticks instead. Those fried carbs will get you every time. Then you had a non-fat vanilla yogurt. So they took the vital nutrient fat out and replaced it with sugar, which is poison. And they told you it was fit and healthy. How about that? Then you had a banana, pure poison. No, I'm just kidding. Bananas are great. Nothing wrong with a banana. Although the only problem is we don't know when to end the NA. Then later on, you had a Nutri-Grain bar. It's got the word Nutra in it, so it must be good for you, right? Actually, it's just a bunch of sugary carbs. I would not recommend that either. So let's take a look and add this sucker up. Okay, I have come to a decision. On this particular day, I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 10. You started off real strong with the ribs. I would have recommended perhaps with that a piece of toast and a piece of fruit. Perhaps that banana should have been part of your breakfast. Ribs, toast, and a banana. That would have been gorgeous. Next, what I eat in a day as a fat person who's not interested in weight loss. Oh wow, we're getting all glamorous and stuff. Yo, I like that intro. What I eat in a day as a fat person who's not interested in weight loss. Avocado toast with cheesy scrambled eggs and bacon. Are you sure you're not interested in weight loss? Because that's a banger breakfast right there, dude. Whoa, that was a mouthful of stuff to type. No, I guess that's a fingerful. Moving on. That is a great breakfast, I must say. You got some avocado in there, you got some carbs with the toast, you got some eggs and bacon. Yes, let's get it. Then you had an iced coffee that is colored like it has a lot of milk and probably sugar in there. I know the color of sugar in a drink. No, I'm just kidding, but you typically don't add milk to coffee without also adding sugar. Water. Cheers, batch. That's how you pronounce that. Batch. Look at this batch over here. I guess I'll add water on here. Anxiety med? Why are you telling us about that? I'm not sure you're including your medications in the What I Ate Today video. People do this sometimes. I don't know if it's for attention or what. Can you believe I ate all these leaves? No, but I could believe you ate all those leaves. More water. I'm not bothering to add this on there. Some bloobs. All right, all right. Oh, Murphy loves bloobs. Yeah, he does. He's a good boy. Baby girl cheese. Is that like Baby Bell cheese? Hakka dinner. I have no idea what that is, but it looks like some sort of breaded and fried meat on a bed of rice and a spring roll or an egg roll, and some other fried stuff up on the top right. Okay, we got some veg in there, but that's definitely some more fried stuff up there. Okay. I'm gonna call that Chinese food, since there was an egg roll in there and some breaded fried meats. If I'm getting this wrong and this is some sort of ethnic dish from wherever, I'm sorry. My unsophisticated American brain doesn't know what Hakka is. I guess I'll look it up. Hakka cuisine in Hong Kong is less dominated by expensive meats. Instead, emphasis is placed on an abundance of vegetables. Ah, so it's from Hong Kong. So I was right. Chinese food. See, your boy knows Chinese food, no matter what wacky, fancy name you give it. An egg roll's an egg roll, right? Or a spring roll, whatever. Okay, that started to say Barks something or other, which is root beer. Lil Coffee Crisp. Alright, looks like some sort of chocolate bar that probably has some coffee in there. Then you took some birth control. Not sure how many calories are in that or why you're telling us about it. If it has no calories, it doesn't belong in a what I eat video. Unless it's like water, I guess, because you technically did consume it. But this is medication. I don't know why you're telling us. Bye-bye, BBs. Alright, BB, bye. Now let's take a look at this sucker and add it up. Alright, this day started off super strong. Avocado toast with cheese, scrambled eggs, and bacon. Boom, that's a banger right there. That's a great way to start the day. And then you had an iced coffee. I saw milk in there, so I'm going to go ahead and say that there's sugar in there as well. But even if there wasn't, there's sugar in milk. Then you had some water. Disrecommend. Pure poison. Then you raked up some leaves. Okay. Then you had some blueberries, some cheese, some Chinese food, some root beer, and a chocolate bar. Okay, while the Chinese food does have protein in there, there's also a bunch of fried carbs in there, so you're going to get docked for that. And you also had some sort of chocolate bar and a soda, so you're getting docked for that as well. So, therefore, after carefully considering it all, I'm going to have to give this one a 3 out of 10. Alright, what I eat in a day as a... The suspense is killing me. As a what? As a fat Mrs. Frankenstein. Okay, that's a little... that's a little strange. What? Was this for Halloween? Alright, so it looks like you're eating a couple pieces of toast with butter. Breakfast. Toast. If all you had for breakfast was carbs like that, that's not going to satiate you very well, and you're going to be hungry shortly thereafter. I would recommend more protein. Snack, Abacus Sweet Chili Seaweed Crisps, of course. Alright, I don't know what the macros are on there, but I know that a lot of seaweed has lead in it, so watch out. I used to actually really enjoy the flavor of toasted seaweed, until I found out there was lead in it. Why is there lead in it? I don't know. No clue. Available on Amazon at the Co-op or Holland & Barrett. I'm not sure if it all has lead in it or it was just the brand that I was getting from Costco. But you should look it up before you go ahead and continue to eat it. Lunch. A pot noodle. Chloe, enough with these pot noodles. Every time there's a pot noodle. Dinner, Domino's and the Addams Family. How much Domino's? Because for the rest of this day you didn't really eat that much, although it all was literally carbs besides the seaweed. Alright, quit showing copyrighted films on your TikTok. I will probably have to blur that out. What is that, vegan nuggets? Oh man, this was rough. This was rough, I tell you, rough. Let's add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with 2 pieces of toast. Toast by itself is not that bad, but it must be accompanied with protein and fruit in the morning, I would say. Then you had some seaweed, which I'm guessing you were eating in place of like potato chips or something like that. So that's a good substitute because it's better than potato chips, but I don't think it's really got a whole lot of nutrition in it. Then you had the classic thing that this person always has, a pot noodle. Very similar to our cup of noodles here in the States, which is nothing but processed carbs and a bunch of wacky dehydrated vegetables. Then you had pizza, and then later you had some vegan nuggets. So processed meat inside of some deep fried carbs. I'm struggling to assign a point on any of this stuff. Alright, I don't know if we've ever gone this low before. Well, I'm gonna have to give this one a 0 out of 10. I don't recall if I've ever given a 0 before, but there was literally no protein sources and it was all carbs, processed carbs, and fast food. Why? Why? Next, what I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't care about weight loss. Oh, she's also throwing her hair back. Okay, you seem ready to go. Let's go. Mac and cheese. Fruit, yogurt, and granola parfait. Alright, so some sugary carbs and some fruit. Salted caramel hot chocolate. Light and fit yogurt. Again with this. So this is low-fat yogurt, so they took out all the nutrients, and they put plenty of sugar in there, though. Yeah, since it's blueberry flavored, you better bet that there's sugar in there. My recommendation, plain whole milk Greek yogurt. Caesar chicken wrap. Alright, what do we got here? We've got, it's like a Caesar salad where you have chopped lettuce and some chicken and a tortilla and some sort of dressing with way too much sugar in it. Alright, and that was it. Let's add it up. So you started the day off with some carbs via the mac and cheese. My recommendation, have some other form of carbs, and plenty of protein and fruit. Then later on you had fruit, yogurt, and granola parfait, which is just sugary carbs. So it's no surprise that that will not make you full. And then you had a hot chocolate salted caramel thing, just more liquid sugar. Then you had a non-fat yogurt. I already gave you my recommendation on that. And you wrapped the day up with a Caesar chicken wrap. All in all, not a whole lot of volume of food, honestly. And since it mostly consists of sugar and carbs, I could see you being ravenously hungry all throughout the day. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this one a 1 out of 10. Another unfortunate low score. And that concludes all of the What I Eat videos for today. And let us not forget the hypocrisy of Fat Sapphic Bro trying to say that I am harassing them while they're making fun of my physical appearance and encouraging others to commit acts of violence against me. Wow. I'm just like, yo, I disagree with what you said. And they're all like, burn him at the stake. Jeez, dude. Wow. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.